Hello, this is Caleb with Garvin Sewer Service. I'm at 4641 West Union Avenue. We're just doing just kind of a diagnostics check on the drain to see how everything's doing. Currently, I'm using the outside risers right by the front door. My camera is within the house. Right here where my camera is where there's the main stack going up. We'll see that in just a second. As we continue on, it reduces the 2-inch, and that is servicing the kitchen. So we'll just start a video here and we'll pull back. And we do want to note that we do have some moderate scale on this drain. And I do want to point out that we will meet a belly in just a second. So I marked it, I think right here around the 12-foot area. We're going to have some pooling of water in just a second. It might be more like 10 feet. We did have some accumulation of waste and sewage. Paper and sewage, and we had to flush out the system to get a good picture. So we do want to note that it is 1 foot and 3 inches deep, marked with tape, inside down at the bottom of the stairs, and that is the beginning of our belly, and then the belly pretty much continues until we hit our PVC risers. So we'll see that in just a second, and we're going to start going underwater in a moment. So it might not be as bad as we thought. We did have some other service technicians here for a tub. You see at one point though, there's some waste right there. We'll have to try to flush that out. So it's not anything to be really too concerned about right now, but just for knowledge's sake, we just wanted to point out there was some standing water when we got here. So we'll pull out the riser and then go the opposite way towards the street. All right. Just a little bit of water standing at the bottom of that riser. And then we're at clay now. And we're going to have a few spots of root intrusion with some offsets. And we'll talk about those as we see them. So I went ahead and marked this spot. This is the first flag that's going to be pictured on the job. It is 6 feet deep. It's right where the stone meets the sidewalk. We're going to mark that as a minor offset. And there it is, right there. You have a little bit of roots, a little bit of separation there. For cleaning purposes, you can still get 4-inch blades through there to clean the line, but that is the beginning of separation, and he's known about these. We just kind of want to see if it's progressed more. And then in addition here, we have another one that is, I believe actually I marked this one, so the other one's going to be a little bit farther upstream. So that's 25 feet is the first offset, 30 feet is the second. Then you have another one at 34. And at this point, we are underneath the bushes. This is the worst of the offsets. We're right underneath the bushes that are between the sidewalk and the street. And that is going to be also 6 feet and some change deep. Like 6'3", I believe is what the numbers were.
Thank you. Bye, buddy. You have a good walk.
So this is the final of the one that is underneath the bushes. From here on out, our line is good out to the street. And then we're dipping into the city. Right there on top, the 70 feet. So I'm going to pull back and double check my locates for specifically the first one. I know the last 3 offsets I got. I want to make sure that I got all the offsets located correctly. The pictures will be uploaded to the job. They will be marked with flags. We're looking at around 6 feet deep for the ones I've seen so far, and I will mark how deep the other ones are on the job. If there's any other questions, refer to the invoice summary. There will be a text version that's written out of everything we've seen, discovered, and all that. And if there's any other questions, feel free to give Garvin Sewer Service a call. My name is Caleb. Thank you for your time. So this is the one that's underneath the bushes. This one is also underneath the bushes coming up. Or the one we just passed, or right here. This one right here is the sidewalk flagstone area. And I'll go ahead and locate this one. I did not think I located it, so we'll have, for estimate purposes, from 25 feet to, I think it was 35 or 40, but I'll double check that and make sure it's on the job appropriately.